Good morning, fellow awakeners. I'm Laura Martin Bovard, and I'm a hot mess. I'm not a hot mess. I am a beautiful soul in the process of awakening. And what I can see after doing this for 30 years of really, truly being a devotional practitioner of healing the wounds, deep diving into shadow. Every time I expand into the bliss of the infinite knowing, I think, here we go. I'm just going to milk this and keep it going, because I know what's coming next is that the pendulum is going to swing back down into the chaos of ego and its lies, and it wants to survive. My ego was so fortified that it was like survival at all costs. And even in spite of the fact that I have been in those bliss states, I have experienced all the Kundalini awakenings, I have literally merged into the oneness of consciousness over and over and over again, and I am hungry and ravenous to experience being in that state of bliss. And so every morning I start out having these downloads, these transmissions of understanding the oneness in a way that is ineffable. One cannot really describe what it feels like to merge with the consciousness if one hasn't done it before. And I know the wisdom that it needs to happen slowly so that our bodies can acclimate to the new light frequencies that are coming in. And intellectually, I think it's important to understand that, because when we go into the bliss and then we retract into the shadow, that is painful. It's painful because it's supposed to be painful. It's painful when ego comes back in and we feel separate. It is, and then everything gets dull and gray and we feel like it's all on us, and we use spiritual egotism to judge ourselves and think that we're not getting it right, and if we were, then we would be more consistently in that state of consciousness. And this is all just to say that I don't know about you, but I am so sick of attaching my happiness to conditions. Yesterday I went out on a new client call. I thought it was spontaneous. This was the universe aligning for me. I was so excited. I was certain that this was like, yay, I'm getting it right. And I got there and my hopes were dashed. I realized it wasn't a good project for me, even though on paper it looked like it could be. Energetically, the client wasn't a match, and I have to listen to my intuition. And I honored that and I said no. But then I was dealing with the disappointment of my inner child, who was like, my business is losing money every month right now. And that is so scary for part of me that is attached to thinking that my supply is money. God is my supply. And this is the test I'm being put through, is can I truly surrender into that knowing and really know that I am connected to this infinite oneness no matter what the conditions are. My happiness is built on a rock of eternal truth, not on the comings and goings of the condition in my field. Thank you for letting me say that out loud. Getting right with this infinite source. And I bless myself on this day. And I bless you on this day, fellow awakening friend. That's all I have for now. I hope your day is so blessed.